Yo YouTube, what's going on friends? Today we're going live and I'm going to be live here on YouTube and in my Facebook group, and today we're going to be talking about the topic that we have today, the sabotaging your weekend and how that messing up your results. Get the result that you deserve. Right. All right, here we go. Just live about. Yo, hi everyone, Coach Led is here and welcome to today's live session. And on this beautiful Saturday afternoon on the weekend, right, around we're going to talk about the weekend, right? So the title for today's live session is Stop Sabotaging Your Weekend, Get the Results You Deserve. All right, and today we're diving into a topic that critical for everyone serious about achieving their fitness goals, aka how to stop effing up your weekend if you want to see results, right? So if you are a busy entrepreneur, just busy professional, this live will be for you, right? So, or if you just even struggling, if you're struggling to stay on track, this will be for you, right? So let's be honest, right? So the weekend is where many of us sleep up, right? And after a long and disciplined week of eating and working out, that weekend hits, and that's all the progress we usually start. Where's this where it goes down to drain, right? So all our progress. Does it sound familiar for you? Familiar? Oh, what's going on with my internet today? All right, YouTube, what's going on, fam? And I'm about to start my Facebook Live in my community, and today, guys, we're gonna talk about sabotage your weekend, how you sabotage in your weekend, and how to get the results that you deserve. So for everyone who's watching on YouTube, guys, welcome. And I'm about to start in a minute. I have some some technical issues, and we're about to start. Yeah, YouTube, what's going on? Alright guys, everyone who is watching on YouTube, welcome. And as you can see the title of this video, we're going to talk about sabotaging your results on the weekends, and I'm going to give you the main problems what usually happens on the weekend, so why you're messing up your results, and also we're going to give you some solution for that. Come on. What's going on with my Wi-Fi today? Hey YouTube, what's going on, friends? What? Send girl in the red dress, please. Michael, what is that? What's going on, man? Talking about serious topics here. We're not talking about some bullshit. Same girl on the red dress, please. What? What's wrong with you people? Seriously, what's wrong with you? All right, for everyone who's joining on YouTube, guys, I'm about to start my Facebook Live. We're gonna talk today about how to. Okay, Michael, here we go. I'm about to say yes. So today we are discussing the main topic of today's Facebook Live or YouTube Live. I'm doing both right now. We're gonna talk about how you effing up your weekend, you sabotaging your weekends, and you're not seeing results that you deserve. All right. I'm a fitness coach. I've been in the fitness industry for almost 10 years. And today, guys, we're going to talk about how you can get results that you desire, that you want, that you deserve without effing up your weekends. All right. So a lot of people messing up their weekends. And that's what we're going to talk today, how to prevent, what's the main topics, what the main problems with the weekends, how you messing up your results. And also we're going to talk about how to prevent it and stay on track. All right, there's more people coming in. All right, cool. Let's do it. YouTube, let's do it. Who's ready? Who's ready to talk about the weekend? Let's go, friends. Nice. I see some people join in. Cool. All right, so let me fix one thing here and we're about to start. All right, live video. Check, check, check. 3, 2, 1. Check, check. All right, cool. All right, YouTube, we're about to start. So everyone who's joining there, we'll start in a minute. All right, we're saving that. Cool. All right. Yo, what's going on, friends? Coach Vlad is here, and welcome to our Facebook or YouTube live stream masterclass. And today we're going to be talking about the main issue that I see a lot, the common issue that happens. And the title for today's masterclass is Stop Sabotaging Your Weekends and Get the Results That You Deserve. That's going to be our main topic today. We're going to talk about this, right? So I see this is a serious problem. It's a serious problem that is happening with a lot of people, and for everyone who wants to see results and you are ready to flip the switch, right, guys? And I'll give you a lot of breakdowns today how you can do this. All right. So for example, if you are a busy entrepreneur, busy professional, or just someone who's struggling to stay on track on the weekends, this live is for you. And let's be honest, right? So the weekends, that's where we usually slip up, right? So it can be pretty good. You're staying really damn good on track during the weekdays. You're getting your workouts, you're getting your nutrition, but the second the weekend hits, that's it. We start messing up so bad, and usually you take during the week 3 steps forward, you're so good, and on the weekend you take freaking 5 steps back, with all the mess ups. And today we're gonna talk about exactly this. So the three main problems, that's what happens, three main problems, what happens with people on the weekend, and that's why you're stuck and you don't see results. So, all right, so let's start with this, right? So let's say you've been pretty good, right? You've been pretty good during the week, right? And the weekend hits and you start messing up so bad, and all the progress can go down to drain. Sounds familiar, right? So if you felt frustrated by this cycle that you're pretty much getting yourself in that hamster wheel, so this live is for you. And today we're going to talk about three main problems, and of course I'll give you the three fixes, with three main solutions, how to fix that. All right? Does it sounds good, guys? Give me some fire, give me thumbs up in the comments, and let's rock and roll. I'm really pumped for this one because, like I said, a lot of people messing up their weekends, and today that's what we're going to talk about. All right, so number one. All right. Sorry, my friend. By the way, I have some freaking technical issues with the internet, with some lives. That's why I have to restart it 3 times. So if it's gonna continue, I'll let you know. But for now, we're gonna keep rolling. All right. So problem number one. Let's dive right into it. So problem number one, how you messing up your weekends? It's overindulging in food and alcohol. Right. So let's talk about that. So I get it. After a stressful week, you want to reward yourself. It's easy to reward yourself with some big meal and a few drinks, but those rewards adds up really quick, right? So calories, the number one, calories add up really quick, right? So a single weekend of binge eating can mess up your progress so bad. Like I said before, you can take 2 steps forward during the week. You've been pretty good Monday to Friday, but on the weekend, if you go nuts, you can take massive 3 or even 4 steps back, and that's why you're stuck in that hamster wheel, right? Think about that. Friday pizza, right? So Friday night pizza, the Saturday brunch with, some drinks, and that Sunday barbecue can easily throw you back or even easily overthrow you in caloric surplus from the caloric deficit, right? So for example, let's say for 5 days you stay in caloric deficit, 3 to 500 calories was caloric deficit, and you go nuts on the weekend. That can mess up the progress for the entire week, and it can throw you back in caloric surplus, not even maintenance, right? So sometimes you even actually losing some progress, not only maintaining what you had before, but you can even make it worse. Next one, alcohol impact, right? Alcohol, this is the huge one, and I see this problem more and more. And it's not only drink that messes with you, right? So it's already, first of all, it's empty calories that you put in your body. Alcohol is poison, we all know that. But you're like, Vlad, I just have 1 or 2 drinks. It's not that bad. Okay, I totally get it. I just want to unwind on the weekend. But it's not even just, guys, alcohol that messes with you. It's the outcome from the alcohol. That's what you're getting, First of all, the alcohol lowers your inhibition, right? So your brain gets foggy, and of course, you're not thinking clear, and all of that leads to overeating. And that's where the most of the calories comes, not only from alcohol, but mostly from overeating when you drink it. So plus your body prioritize burning alcohol compared to burning fat, and they can massively hinder your fat loss. So this is the big one, all right, with alcohol. And of course, it's emotional eating, right? So for many men, food and drinks, it's a way to escape from reality, to unwind. But using them as a stress relief can create that vicious cycle that pretty much keeps you in that hamster wheel, and that's why I don't see any progress. And it's so hard, pretty much, you just get yourself in that wheel that you never can catch up with it. All right, so how to fix these problems? Like I said before, so calories adds up quickly during the weekend. So number 2, it's alcohol impact, and number 3 is emotional eating. So first and foremost, plan your meals, guys. Plan your meals even on the weekend. If you're staying pretty good during the week, there's no excuse for you to not plan your meals on the weekend. And it's okay, it's totally okay to have maybe 1 cheat meal on the weekend, just to have that, if you work so hard during the week, you deserve one cheat meal. But it shouldn't be the whole cheat day or even the whole cheat weekend. So that's what usually happens with a lot of people, and that's what messes with your progress. So stick to one, love yourself on Saturday or Sunday, one solid cheat meal that you're, something that you've been craving the entire week. And it's still you stay in your caloric deficit, you still stay in your caloric range, but you can just adjust it from the meal that you usually eat, and you can go out and enjoy that. You can buy something at home. All right, so you can still plan the cheat meal, but plan ahead. And you still want to stay on track the rest of the day. So focus on high protein during the day, and you can leave the whatever calories for the cheat meal remaining from your daily calorie goal. Number 2, limit the alcohol intake. And I know it might be hard to say, just say that it's done. But guys, I would highly suggest, seriously, just go cold turkey, completely cut it out. And because think this way, the most of your growth, and I believe in that 100%, the most of your growth will come from the areas that you're avoiding. And if it's some type of the vices for you, whether it's alcohol, drinking, overeating, going to clubs, vaping, smoking, if you start cutting those areas completely out of your life, the most of your growth will come from those areas. So one of the best ways to do it is to just go cold turkey and stop completely drinking. But if you cannot do that, at least start lowering that intake, right? So start lowering that calorie or alcohol intake. And there's a couple tips for that. So go with the lighter options, with a lighter type of beer, or just go with the spirit instead of drinking some cocktails that has a ton of sugar. Just stick to a spirit, 1 or 2 drinks, maybe on the rock. That will help to keep those calories low. And again, if you cannot control yourself, if you cannot have just 1 or 2 drinks and stop, cut it out there, so you're still thinking clearly, you're not hungry, then it's good. I can do that once in a while. I'll have 1 drink, I'll have 1 glass of wine, I'll have 1 spirit, but it happens barely like maybe once a month, or every 2-3 months I would have a drink. But I can control myself. I can have 1 drink and I can stop right there, so I never go over 2 drinks. But if you know yourself, you cannot do that, and you think, oh, I'll start with 1 drink and that's it, but it happens already several times that you will go crazy after that, then just stop. Seriously, cut it out, cut the alcohol out of your life. All right, so stress relief, right? So stress relief, emotional eating is fine alternative for stress relief, right? So replace emotional eating with some other stress relief activities. It can be going for a walk, find some habits, find some hobbies that you can do something fun on the weekends. That I think will massively help you to overcome it. What's going on over there? All right, friends. Hello, who is on YouTube right now? What's going on, friends? Welcome, everyone. Hey guys. I have some trouble issues on my Facebook community. I'm doing right now Facebook Live, and so I decided to join to do YouTube Live too. To do like a kind of like a Q&A I can do on YouTube right now before I jump back on Facebook. But on Facebook, I'm doing Facebook Live, and I talk about how you're messing up your weekend and how that impacts your results. All right. What's going on, guys? There. Got 2 people. It's something. YouTube, what's going on, guys? Hey, what's up, YouTube? All right, friends, I'm gonna cover it here really quick for everyone who's watching it. So let's do open Q&A. If anyone has any questions about, like I said, the title of today's Q&A is "Stop sabotaging your weekend and get the results that you deserve." And the main, guys, usually the main problem with, oh, привет. Usually the main problem with the weekends, that's how you're messing up usually your weekend. All right, well, I'll do actually separate. You know what, screw this. I'll do my Facebook Live in a few seconds, but right now, let's do here. I want to focus, guys, with you here for everyone who's watching this YouTube Live. And I'm going to break it down really quick for you here, what's happening. So why you messing up your weekends and how you can fix that and get the results that you deserve, right? Your fitness results, whether it's building muscle, losing body fat, but a lot of us messing up our weekends, and that's what's happening. So we get three main problems, right? Three main problems that happens on the weekend, and that's why you didn't see the results that you deserve. Number one is overeating, right? Overindulging in alcohol and food. So those calories can add up really quick on the weekend, and if you've been even pretty good during the weekdays, but you start going nuts, going crazy on the weekends, that can completely throw you out of your progress, right? For example, you've been pretty good, you've been working out, you've been eating pretty good, healthy and caloric deficit during the week, but if you're on the weekend, you're not counting your calories, you go nuts with the food, you eat whatever heck you want, you're just pigging out, then that will completely throw you out of your progress. And for example, if you took 2 solid steps forward during the week, you'll take massive 2 or 3 steps, even 4 sometimes, back on the weekend. Number 2, alcohol, right? Alcohol consumption. Alcohol is a massive problem I see nowadays. Even several friends yesterday reached out to me and they're like drinking on the weekend. And I'm not a big fan of that. I'm too old for that. And I think, when you're in your early 20s, maybe it's okay to have, to experiment, to experience a couple parties. But in your 30s, 40s, 50s, you're got to be smarter than that. So alcohol is a big one. And it's not only the alcohol itself, right? So it messes with us. It's also that your brain gets foggy, you're not thinking clearly, and that leads you to overeating, right? So not only alcohol, of course, when your body starts trying to get rid of alcohol, it's a poison for your body, so your metabolism starts slowing it down. So there's a lot of negative effects just for your body from drinking alcohol for the next couple days. But the big one, I think, is the massive problem. It's that you're not thinking clearly, you lower your inhibitions, and you start overeating. So you go crazy with the food. So the alcohol leads to overeating. So that's the biggest problem. And number 3, it's stress, right? So like emotional eating. A lot of men, they think they can just have a couple drinks and eat whatever they want on the weekend because they deserved it. And that emotional stress eating comes to the place, and that would messes up with a lot of people's progress. So how to fix it, right? So number 1, how to fix overeating. So plan, guys. Plan your weekend ahead. All right. You can still have a little something if you really worked hard during the week. You can still maybe have one cheat meal, but it shouldn't be the cheat weekend or cheat day, or it rolls into a cheat weekend. So plan one meal, that's something that you're really craving you've been craving during the week, and have that meal on the weekend. You earn it. That's it. After that, just back on track and focus on high protein during the weekend. Focus on drinking a lot of water, but allow yourself to have one cheat meal, whatever heck you want. Okay. With alcohol, number 2, alcohol. It's harder. It's easier to say that it's done, but friends, I would highly suggest just cut it out. Completely cut it out. And I believe in this quote that says, the most of your growth will come from the area that you're avoiding. And if it's alcohol, if it's vaping, if it's smoking, if it's overeating, if you're gonna start cutting that completely out of your life, that's where the most of growth from those areas will come to you. So if it's alcohol, I would highly suggest start completely cutting it out of your life. All right. So if you have any drinks at home, just get rid of them. just literally just throw it away. But I know it's hard for a lot of people, and I would highly suggest start lowering your amount of alcohol that you have during the weekend. Go with the lighter options, right? So like light beer can be an option, or stick to spirits, right? So spirit or on the rock, without any mixing cocktails, because cocktails, that's where like a ton of sugar, a ton of ingredients comes, and that's what makes it even worse. So stick to light options for the beer, or just spirits, right? So for spirits, just go on a rock, or spirits, usually vodka, tequila, usually the healthiest and the lowest calories options if we're talking about out of everything else, right? And number two, the emotional eating. Guys, start finding some replacement for that. Instead of unwinding through the vaping, drinking, overeating, look for some excitement. Find the purpose on the weekend. Look for some hobbies, create some healthy habits on the weekend. Connect with your loved ones. Find something to do on the weekend that you would enjoy with someone else. Like I said, create some hobbies, go on some adventures that will help you a lot to keep your mind out of drinking and overeating. If you're not busy on the weekend, the boredom, right? Boredom, when you're boring, that's what creates all of this overeating and drinking, right? So I would highly suggest planning your weekend ahead and have something fun and exciting to do. And I promise you'll feel much better, and you're not even gonna think about drinking and overeating. All right. Also, the big one, problem number two, is you're not working out on the weekend. Again, if you've been really working hard Monday to Friday, you had 5 sessions, you have 5-day split, then it's okay to take rest on the weekend. And I always say to recover, right? Recover, not rest. Rest when you do have nothing to do, when you just sit your ass and watch Netflix all day long. But when you're recovering, you're still doing something. It's called active rest, right? So, or rather just recovery. So you can still do something active, go on a walk on the weekend. So just do some stretching, do some yoga, something active, but you're still letting your body rest from the heavy lifting. You're letting your nervous system to take a little break from all the damage that you did to your body during the lifting, during the weekdays. So it's okay to have a break, but be honest with yourself. Ask yourself, did I really work hard this week? If answer is yes, then it's okay to take a break on the weekend. And again, it should be active rest. But if you just had 1 or 2 sessions, you worked out once or twice during the week, it wasn't that heavy, it wasn't that long, maybe you had like 30-40 minutes quick workout session, then I would highly recommend to get your workouts on the weekend, because we all have more time on the weekends, and that's where you can still get your workouts in and continue seeing amazing results. And you can easily plan it ahead. Again, put in your calendar like how to stick to your workouts, right? So on the weekends, put in your calendar and treat it as any other meeting, right? So that's number one. Number two, find accountability in someone. I know, a human being, we are so lazy in our brain, always looking for easy way to escape. So find accountability in someone, whether it's a coach, your friend, your loved one, but there's some group, Facebook group, anyone. Find someone who can keep you accountable on the weekend. All right, so that's number two, your workouts. So don't sleep off on your workouts. Stay consistent even on the weekends. A lot of people, they think they worked hard during the week, and they're like, all right, I need just to rest on the weekend and I'm not going to do anything. So this is a big mistake, a lot of people doing it. All right. All right, let me check my notes. And number three is mindset, right? So mindset, it's a big one. Guys, for the mindset is the biggest mistake is perfectionist, right? So perfectionism, a lot of people, they think they need to be perfect during the week, and if they mess up just one day or just a little bit something, they just go nuts with the rest of the week or the rest of the day, the rest of the week even worse. So if you messed up one day, it's okay, seriously. If you messed up one day, just get back on track tomorrow, and it's totally fine. Or even the same day, if you messed up one meal, your lunch or something, you can easily still get back on track and continue seeing your progress. Seriously, one meal is not gonna mess you up. Like, remember, one pizza won't make you fat, as well as one salad would make you fit. So if you had one pizza, one ice cream, just get back on track. It's not a big deal, seriously. It's all about consistency, all right? and also the negative self-talk, right? So negative self-talk, bringing that negative energy inside you, keeping that inside yourself, that bubble. It's also a big problem that I see, and beating yourself up for small mistakes, that's what messes with a lot of people. Like I said, negative self-talk and perfectionism, those two, it's a massive for our mindset, and that's what messes with a lot of people. So you're trying to be perfect, but no one's is perfect. So that's why you just gotta do your best every day. And if you mess up a little bit, you didn't hit your workout, or you didn't hit your macros, or you had some one meal, something that you were not supposed to eat, or like high in sugar, high in fat, it's okay. Just get back to work tomorrow. And like I said, negative self-talk is a big one too. A lot of people talk negatively to yourself and beating yourself up on themselves up over some small stupid thing that wasn't even that bad. Okay. So how to fix it? Embrace the progress over perfection. Like I said, embrace the progress over perfection, which means if you messed up one meal, it's okay, not a big deal. Just stick to the plan, continue working no matter what. And negative self-talk, of course, you can convert in your head with a positive self-talk, right? So positive self-talk, that will help you a lot to, again, it's easier said than done, but positive self-talk can, guys, change how you feel within a second, right? You can tell to yourself that you're feeling sick and you're gonna feel sick, or you can tell to yourself that I'm feeling amazing, I have the best day in my entire life, and that's how you'll feel. Your body doesn't know the difference. So it's all here. All right, so positive self-talk. All right, so that's, I think, the main problems that I see people experiencing. Like I said, it's overeating, messing up your diet on the weekend. It's alcohol. Alcohol consumption is a huge one. It's not only alcohol by itself, a poison for your body. So it just gets your brain foggy, it lowers inhibitions, but also the overeating that leads, the alcohol consumption into overeating. So that's the big one, right? So also not working out on the weekends. That's what happens. A lot of people, I think, they work so hard, on their work on the weekend, during the week, so they don't have to work out on the weekend. Huge mistake, seriously. Especially if you have more time on the weekend and you can get your workout done on the weekend, do it. If you don't know how to do it, put it in your calendar. Find accountability coach, whether it's a loved one or a fitness coach who can give you a structured game plan and help you to get the results, like I'm doing with my clients. You can always reach out to me. Or find the time. And if you're surrounding, guys, I didn't mention it before, if you're like, Vlad, but all my friends just want to hang out, want to drink on the weekend, then my friends, you're in a wrong cycle of people, right? So you're in a wrong circle of people. So if your surroundings doesn't want to elevate you on the weekend, if your surrounding doesn't want to level up with you on the weekend, get better, get stronger, then pick better fucking surroundings. That's what I can tell you, guys. Yeah, if your friends always want to just hang out by the pool, drink, enjoy food, go to club, party all weekend, and be just hangover the whole freaking weekend and hate yourself on Monday after drinking all weekend and doing drugs, then you gotta pick better surroundings. Find someone who wants to elevate, who wants to work out with you, who wants to get better with you, whether it's a loved one, whether it's your friends. It doesn't matter if you have friends who've been known your best friends for 10 years, but they don't want to elevate with you. This is time to cut them out of your life, seriously. And I've done it before, seriously. If someone doesn't align with my goals at this moment in my life, they don't want to elevate with me, I'm not gonna hang out with them, seriously. Sorry, not sorry, seriously. Touche. If someone doesn't align with my goals and they want to do something completely opposite that's gonna hurt me on the long run or even on the short run, I'm gonna stop hanging out with those people, seriously. So pick better fucking surrounding, guys, and stick to the people who wants to elevate and who wants to get better with you. All right, YouTube, that's it for today. I hope that was helpful for you. Again, my goal, guys, to bring those lives like this, YouTube lives, on a weekly basis with a ton of value. I'm here to connect with my followers, with my subscribers, and I'm really enjoying doing this. Seriously, I'm enjoying passing my knowledge. I've been in the fitness industry for almost 10 years. I've been worked with the hundreds of clients, transformed hundreds of lives, and I want to continue doing that through my messages like this. All right. So again, I hope that was helpful. If you have any questions right now, I'm going to give you 20 seconds to ask them right here in the comment section. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm going to give you 20 seconds while I'm taking a sip of my coffee. If not, then we're going to wrap it up right now. All right, looks like everyone is good. Yeah. All right, again, always a pleasure, guys. It was a pleasure to serve you on this YouTube Live. Have the best day ever. Continue leveling up. Don't settle for less. Let's fucking go. See you next one. Peace.